Thanks for tuning in to this episode of the podcast. Today we're talking about setting up your Apple Fitness Plus with your Apple TV. You need an Apple TV 4th generation or newer that has iOS 14.3 installed. The setup is a little bit different than the iPhone setup or the iPad. Those two are pretty straightforward and easy. The menus are the same. With the Apple TV Plus, you have to make sure you have tvOS 14.3. And the setup for Apple TV is basically opening the fitness app on your Apple TV, selecting your name. If you don't see your name, select other. On your Apple Watch, tap to connect. And then if prompted, tap continue. Then enter the code from Apple TV on your watch. That should get you set up on using Apple TV. The difference in setting up your iOS 14.3, if you haven't already done so, with that typically on the iPad and the iPhone, you have to go into settings, general, and then software update to see the software update for iOS 14.3. In Apple TV, it's a little bit different. You do go to settings, but I think you don't go into general and software update. You go into system and software update to make sure that you're up to iOS 14.3. It's a little bit different, but still simple nonetheless. And it's really great doing the workouts on Apple TV. The iPad and the iPhone have been easy, functional. In fact, I use the iPhone when I'm doing the stretches because I can put the phone on the floor right in front of me while I do the stretch workouts. I've tried the iPad just as a matter of convenience. Depending on the room I was in, it was better to put the iPad in a position where I can see the workout better and had space to do the workout. The Apple TV, I have a multi-purpose room in the basement with a projector. So the coaches are life-size. The only problem I have is that my big head gets in the way of the projector sometimes. But once we get down to kneeling type workouts or on the floor, or if I'm using my Peloton bike, which is on the other side of the room, my big head doesn't get in the way. But you also have to move furniture around. If you happen to have it on your TV in a living room where there's a little coffee table, you'll have to move that out the way if you don't have enough room. And sometimes too, if you're in the living space, the main living space, if you don't have any other rooms, but you happen to have pets, you might want to put a gate up to get them out the way, because it seems that anytime I get down on my hands and knees on the floor, it's an invitation for the dogs to come and play, maybe get the workout along, but getting in the way of mine at the same time, which is always fun, not fun, depending on what you're doing. Make sure that you get your Apple TV set up and do at least one of the workouts today, a stretch or something simple. Maybe try the dance one out just to get acclimated with the menu and the options. And in another podcast, we'll walk through the menus and talk about that. But just make sure that you pick something today and close your rings.